Hello Admirals and welcome back to my channel where I talk to you about Battlefleet Gothic, the space fleet game based in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. There's been a ton of magazines produced for Battlefleet Gothic, and these are some of the official ones that were done. About 20 of these. And something quite unique in the Battlefleet Gothic community is that over the years there's been a long-running magazine produced by the community. It's had a couple of different editors over the years, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this. This is a bit of awareness sort of video for you. The magazine is called Warprift. I'm only kind of aware of one other kind of magazine, which was Inquisitor 28, in INQ 28 magazine that's been produced. I'm not aware of too many other fan-made magazines in the community. But this has been going a long time. It had a little bit of a hiatus for a little bit, but is back with a vengeance now. And yeah, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about the fan-made magazine for Battlefleet Gothic called Warprift. So what actually is Warprift magazine? It's an online publication curated by the community who submit numerous articles to be included in the publication. So it can be anything from battle reports to ship showcases to tacticals to kit bashing and 3D printing. So anything to do with BFG. I've been fortunate that I've submitted a couple of articles in the past on various different things as well. But anything on BFG can be included in it. So if you have an idea and you're interested in submitting an article for inclusion in the publication, then I would go to the Battlefleet Gothic Discord server and have a chat with Horizon, who is the editor of Warprift and has been for a very long time now. But to give you a little bit of a background, so Warprift was originally created by someone called Cyber Shadow, who that's his brainchild, and he's still in the community. But it was back in 2002-2004, and the idea was to create an online magazine that was akin to the official ones that I showed you in earlier. And it was when those magazines, official ones, ended, the idea was to continue that sort of publication, I suppose. And the idea was to, like I said, bring in different thought processes of the community, some from battle reports to alternative rules as well was in there. The first publication had things like alternative critical hits and Tyranid evolution and docking clause rules and things like that. So that was all the way back in March in 2004, issue 1. And then that continued then and had a couple of different editors through the period of time, but then it also ended in 2012, around the similar sort of timescale that when Games Workshop ended their support for the Specialist Game Studio and Battlefleet Gothic. And then we had a 10-year gap. It kind of mirrors the game itself in that we had several years of the publication occurring for Warprift, ending with kind of the game ending, and then 10 years passed with nothing, where the community was kind of doing its own little thing on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. But then back in 2021, Horizon brought it back. Horizon noted a lot of these awesome things happening in the community and thought it was about time that it came back with support from the community. And so back in 2021, it returned, which was great. And it's now going strong, even so much that we've had now 20th anniversary. Technically, I suppose you're missing 10 years, but you know, who's counting, right? 20 years, and in that particular one, I think that was, I'm going to guess 43, issue 43, I think. And now we're up to issue 45, and I know there's another one coming. But in that issue, we even had a foreword from the creator of the game, Andy Chambers, and the other creators of Warprift, and the other editors-in-chief at the time, who did various different publications over time. So it's a really, really amazing resource, I think. I think it's well worth looking back at the back catalogue of all these magazines. You can see how it's evolved over time and how ships have evolved over time and tactics have evolved over time. So it's a really great resource that's quite unique to our community in many respects. There aren't many communities that kind of do this sort of thing. So I highly recommend checking it out. Like I said, the last one is issue 45, and that goes into things like New Xenos race, the Tubari. I even put a little story in there myself as well, just a shameless plug for me there as well. But things like the Grey Knights fleet and things like that are in there as well. And so there's it's an amazing resource that if you have a look back, you'll potentially find something that you're interested in. And and I would highly recommend, if you have an idea, chatting to Horizon about potentially submitting an article for publication. I know there's another one incoming soon. I hope you enjoy the resource, Admirals. So they have it, Admirals. An amazing resource for our community that is quite unique in many respects. I'm not aware of, like I said, I'm not aware of many other communities doing their own things like this. It's a great opportunity if you have ideas, stories, kit bashes, battle reports, anything like that you potentially would like to see featured in the magazine. Then go check out the BFG Discord and have a chat with Horizon there. You can talk to Roy about potentially submitting articles to the magazine. And it's a wonderful resource for our community, and it's something that's been going on for a long time. It's endorsed by the creator of the game in Andy Chambers. I highly recommend you checking out the anniversary Warp Rift edition. There's great forwards in there from the various different creators and editors that have run the magazine. And so it's a wonderful resource that I hope you all enjoy. I'll put a link to them all, obviously, in the comments section and description. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are aware of other magazines that are made by the community, let me know in the comments, because I always like to have a read about what people are doing and things like that. Go check out Warp Rift. It's an amazing resource for our community. Thanks all, Admirals. Bye.